Hey everyone, this is Kevin Carpenter, producer and MC of Rolling in the Mist. Today's session was probably the most fun we've had playing this game so far, but unfortunately a technical glitch messed with our audio a little bit. We fixed it as much as we could, but stick with us anyway whenever things get a little echoey. With that said, this is the episode I'm most excited to release, and we here at Odd Loot would love to hear what you all think. Review us on iTunes, comment on our YouTube page, or send us a message on the Odd Loot Facebook, Twitter, or Instagram to let us know. This is really a passion project of ours, and we thrive on hearing how people enjoy it. With that said, let's begin the session.
Rolling in the Mist is a series with fantasy violence, mentions of gore, and worst of all, cussing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hello everyone, and welcome to another exciting episode of Rolling in the Mist. I am your Master of Ceremonies, Kevin Carpenter, and joining me today are...
Bravo as Leo Castello.
And...
Pablo Milla as Eugene Fritz.
And...
Jason as Arthur Strange.
He's here for this session, everybody.
Round of applause for that wonderful performance.
Golf claps. All my father taught me.
You know, I think that's like the first time we actually got one of these intros just off without any awkward pauses or anything like that. Like we have it down, which is great. Because we're near the end of our second story arc.
All right. It only took that long. I've only been here to two. Two of them.
I wasn't keeping track. Don't look at me.
Alrighty, so quick recap here. Our heroes have been investigating the case of the Red Rider, a mysterious, I wouldn't say vigilante, mysterious thief, masked rider, whatever, who has been stealing various odd trinkets and artifacts and all kinds of stuff from people, including, for one of our characters, Eugene. We joined Eugene as the Red Rider stole a tapestry that he had recently bought from an antique shop, and after an exciting fight, the Red Rider still managed to get away with the tapestry. And so Eugene joined our other two heroes, Detective Strange and Surgeon Leo Castello, in their search for the Red Rider. Really, Eugene just kind of joined Leo because Detective Strange was called upon by Captain Jackson to come in and clean his desk before a important photo op with the mayor of Eden City, Mayor Dents. So,
Great name.
I think I'm just giggling. Mayor Dents. I was just laughing.
Strange.
Forging ahead in the battle against the dust bunnies at the back of his drawer.
Does he not know how my desk looked like?
No.
My desk was a mess.
Something is moving.
It was the crown jewel of that.
I used a trash can as a filing cabinet.
So he's on top of his policeman.
Gotcha.
So we kept our duo dynamic as Eugene tailed Leo to Leo's first lead, Big Mike's Auto Shop over in the Warehouse District, where they found the Red Rider's motorcycle there, and also Big Mike, who, after blowing up a dumpster, Leo then forced into a mild coma.
Was saved.
He is alive. I'm just stating that out there. I'm keeping to my character description of maintaining life, okay?
I'm this close to making Mark, like, fade on...
No, that does not make sense.
Anyway.
So wait, he's in a near coma?
No,
he
I
was.
put Big Mike in a near coma.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Big Mike was... Oh,
Yeah.
right.
Big Mike
Oh my
wasn't so
god.
Didn't have to be that big. I was going to put him in a
What
mild
the fuck
one.
happened when I was gone?
Well, you'll find out.
I'm gonna have to watch that episode.
So Leo and Eugene. So Eugene showed up to save Leo at the last second, right before Leo put Big Mike into a coma.
Unnecessarily, I might add.
And the two of them went into Big Mike's mechanic shop, and while Eugene went into the computer, like the hacker man that he is, he found a family portrait of Big Mike and his wife and his daughter, who Eugene later found out his daughter was the Red Rider herself. That was the sound your jaw made when the Red Rider came in and punched you. Meanwhile, Leo found the Red Rider's motorcycle within the shop and went to destroy it immediately before Eugene stopped him. It was then that the motorcycle turned on by itself and revved through, but not before Leo and Eugene saved each other. Now,
We kind of just like threw each other.
It was kind of excessive.
Just like, I'll use wind with the power of a hurricane. I'll use my mighty strength.
I mean, how much space did we really need to clear? Like 2 feet each?
Launch ourselves 10 feet against the wall.
Like a yard back each.
So now, Leo and Eugene stand in front of Big Mike's mechanic shop as the Red Rider sits on their motorcycle and stares them down. And we join our hero, Detective Strange, at the Eden City Police Precinct.
Where you just seen the face that Pablo gave. We're like, oh, it's starting, it's
So
starting.
ready,
It's
so
like,
ready.
and we're not starting with you. Moving on to this character. He's like,
So, Detective Strange, how's been cleaning your desk going? We need to get to the most exciting part of this story.
Well, I'm not really cleaning. It's just more of just kind of like getting my arm as long as I can cover the desk and then just kind of pushing everything in a bag. And as it like just kind of crumbles, whatever. Like you hear like various things are crashing into each other.
the classic bag and grab.
Exactly. And then I put like Scotch tape on there and write "Do not throw away."
It's in a trash bag. I'm picturing a trash bag.
Regardless, it is a trash bag, but regardless, don't throw it away.
Just put evidence.
And then like I have to take the files out of the trash bin because that doesn't look professional. And I just kind of just shove it in my drawers, whatever other shit's mixed in it. Which, by the way, anything that has the labels on there, it probably doesn't match with it. So like if I have like something that's like one case and I open it up and it's empty, it's probably because I lost that case file somewhere down the line of my investigation.
The fine detective work of this great city.
And I just kind of put it in there. I throw away all the booze because that's a big no. And I still keep some scotch just hidden enough when I know this moment's done, I can go for it real quick.
In front of the mayor.
In front of the mayor, like, yeah, how's it going?
You want some?
So you just get finished with this lazy man's work of cleaning your desk. You go through like 4 different trash bags, I imagine, all marked evidence that you just shove under your desk. So at this point, the Captain Jackson runs up to you and is like, "What are you doing?
Cleaning my desk.
You need to get out of here right now. The mayor's..." And then at that point, the elevator in the precinct chimes and the doors open, and Mayor Dent's, followed by a camera crew and also his entourage of bodyguards, walks in. And immediately Captain Jackson stands to attention, and then he glares at you.
Is there a problem?
And it's at this point that Mayor Dent's walks in. Mayor Dent's is a slim yet muscular figure, old in age yet young in face, with a full head of gray hair, but charming home-style eyes that, as he comes up and shakes various cops' hands, you tell he has a strong grip, and he speaks to them and they're like, "Oh, hello there. Oh, hello there. It's great to see you. Good job for this city." And he... And, you know, the cameras are loving it. You know, the cops are tolerating it. And at this point, he walks up to the two of you, and he speaks to Captain Jackson. You look and you can see that Captain Jackson is kind of sweating just a little bit. I mean, he's kind of a big dude, so he's kind of always sweating, but here he's sweating a little bit more. So Mayor Dents goes, "Captain Jackson, it's been quite a while since we've last talked. How are you doing?" "Well, sir, we're doing the good work of the city." "That's fantastic to hear." "And who is this?" And Captain Jackson just like, he gives like the most forced smile you've ever seen, and he's just like, "This is Detective Strange. He was just getting out of here, right?" And then Mayor Dents, before you can even make a move, he comes up and he grabs your hand and shakes it with this strong grip. And he goes, "Detective Strange, nice to meet you there."
Nice to meet you too, Mayor. It's always good to meet one of the city's finest.
Oh, well, thank you. I've actually heard quite a lot about you from Captain Jackson.
Really? What have you heard?
Well, I heard that you're an old-fashioned kind of detective. You like to get in down and dirty to solve cases all around this city. You're not afraid to get tough when the going gets rough.
Sounds right. I would agree with everything the captain has just stated.
Well, I do appreciate what you've been doing for this city. And he puts a hand on your shoulder. He's like, but I mean no disrespect when I say that I do hope that one day we don't need people like you. and he turns around to the cameras, and he's a showman at heart. He's like, my dream for Eden City is to one day make this that way no wrongful deaths happen here, and we won't need cops who have to get down and dirty in order to solve cases. My goal is to eliminate crime from our fair city. And Strange, do you know what the true purpose of being a hero is?
What?
To make themselves not needed.
Okay.
You could not find a less inspired face.
That's strange.
Oh my God. Okay.
You see Captain Jackson just breathe a sigh of relief, oh, thank God I didn't say something stupid. And it's at that point that another cop, a rookie, runs up to Captain Jackson and goes, Jackson, here's the phone. And Captain Jackson takes it and goes, All right, everybody, we got a situation in progress in the warehouse district. There's been a power outage and an explosion, apparently. We need to get out of here. And Captain Jackson starts pointing. He's about to call out people, and Mayor Dent's just like, so you'll be taking care of that personally, huh, Captain Jackson? And Captain Jackson's like, yeah, I'm about to head out there, and or you'll be taking Detective Strange here as well? Yes. We're all going to be heading out and taking care of this right now, Mr. Mayor.
Don't worry, Mayor. We got this covered. And, I was going to say, as I turn around, I see the spirit of, I forgot my friend's name, unfortunately. I had it
Your
somewhere.
cop buddy?
Yeah, my cop buddy.
Whose name you forgot?
Yeah, I forgot him. It's been a while. I haven't talked to him in a while, okay?
Yeah, what the fuck is he done?
Bruh, if I can only tell you what we had.
You're going to find out what this guy can do.
Morgan.
And I turn around and I see Morgan, the spirit buddy cop friend of mine, and I look at him and I just kind of whisper to him and go, fucking Dents is still alive? Holy shit.
And Morgan goes, you can see him too?
I know.
And Dents just kind of looks at you because you just whispered to air in front of cameras and goes, all right, well, whatever rituals you have to do before going on to patrol, I wish you two gentlemen the best of luck. Go save our city.
Thanks, Dents.
Yeah, and Captain Jackson salutes and looks at you.
And I just run off.
Captain Jackson drops his hand, just starts running, goes, I'm driving.
Like how you are.
And, Dents turns to the cameras and goes, Eden City's finest.
He couldn't hold it in.
We then cut to Leo and Eugene. Leo and Eugene, you stand in front of Big Mike's auto shop. To your right is the unconscious body of Big Mike, and also a few flames that are still kind of lapping on the ground because you did light a dumpster on fire. And in front of you, is the twin crimson headlights of the Red Rider's motorcycle, being ridden by the Red Rider herself. She revs her engine as it looks like it's about to go down. You look to your right, and you see red and blue lights, and hear a siren coming towards you. What do you do?
Oh shit! It's the fuzz.
What? Wait, where am I? I'm in the warehouse.
We're out.
Right?
No, we're
both
outside. We're both outside looking at it.
I thought we were really far away from each other.
No, you both ran outside at the end of the last session.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. Oh, yes, got it. All right. So we see the sirens.
It's all right. I have identification. It'll be all right.
Eugene,
I don't know what to do. I'm not normally out.
Get a hold of yourself. I've been in these situations before. I think right now we need to destroy this bicycle.
And it's in that moment of hesitation that the Red Rider looks toward the sirens, turns, and begins driving away.
And as she's doing that, I try to pop one of her tires with my newly developed laser finger pistol. Let me explain how the science works.
Because there's science behind this.
There's science behind it. I use Cruel Sun and Gale Force to kind of like focus a small beam of plasma energy, which is what the sun is made of. And like I pew it.
You pew it?
Look, man.
Does he have to roll for a pew?
Yes, he has to roll for pew. Roll for pew.
I go roll for pew.
Wait, what are the tags?
Cruel Sun, Gale Force, and I'm gonna activate my weakness tag. Struggle to calm the storm.
Oh yeah, because you're doing a very precise thing.
Yes.
Okay.
And even Veteran Doctor's Calm.
Yeah,
To
sure.
kind of keep my focus as in that quick second.
Yeah, sure.
So it'll be +2. 12.
Oh my God, Ryan Bravo has actually done a successful roll.
Yes.
Are not strong.
Okay. So this move, I believe that's just going to be a straight up hit with all you've got. Since you did hit with all you've got, you can choose to. You take cover or secure a superior position. You get them good or get many of them. Add +1 tier to your attack. You control the collateral damage. You hold the target's attention if possible, or you gain the upper hand. Take 1 juice for a later tag.
You get them good. +1 to tier.
What's the other one?
Oh, I get 2. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And I gain the upper hand. I take 1 juice.
Okay. So the way that works is that you have a juice now to use to create a tag or whatever. So you basically have like a free change the game there.
Excellent.
Leo, you using a control that you have not exhibited for the entirety of this series. As the Red Rider is about to drive off, you create a small ball of fire at your fingertips and like a gun, bend your thumb and shoot it out at the back tire of the Red Rider.
Pew it out.
Pew it out, yes.
Make that a shirt.
You shoot it forward and it hits the back tire and the rubber on the tire just explodes into flame. And in fact, like the motorcycle like even jumps up in the air. It is the back half of it is on fire, but the Red Rider is still speeding off. You messed it up, but they are still going as fast as they can out of there. However, you did not choose to take cover. So as it spews off, a cloud of noxious gas comes out of the muffler and covers you. Eugene, since you didn't make a roll, you have the option of doing face danger. So you see this cloud of like dangerous fumes coming. Do you try to dodge out of the way or no?
Oh, absolutely.
Oh, then what tags do you use?
To dodge out of the way, I would use Wait a minute.
Nope.
Is it like a cloud of smog, noxious gas coming out of this thing
Yeah.
at us? I got a better idea. I'm going to use my super strength to clap a lot of air forward to blast.
Basically, what the Hulk would do.
Yeah, basically what the Hulk would do right now.
A force clap.
A force clap to blow the gas out of the way, and subsequent, and I'm also directing it towards where she is, because it's okay. The force clap is going to go through the cloud of noxious gas and towards wherever she and the bike are at this point, and they're at the street, right? Essentially,
yeah, she's driving out to the street, but for this right now, this is just going to be for the the toxic gas. Like this is just a reaction to keep yourself from danger.
Okay, then
so
I'm just gonna blast it through the fog.
Yep, go for it. Okay. So what tags are you using?
Super strength and horn shot. Because yeah, absolutely.
How are you using your horns for a force clap?
I'm not using the horn. I'm using the shot.
Shooting your horns for a force clap?
No, I'm using the what's the word I'm looking for? The precision that I use with horn shot with my clap to aim the force clap.
I'm gonna say no for this one. Because
Fine.
the force clap is by definition not precise at all.
Fine. Super strength.
Okay, roll.
Now argue that.
All right, so that's +1.
Yes. It's nice.
Oh, wow.
12. Yeah, that's right. Clap for me, baby. Tell me what it is.
Yeah, so as this noxious cloud is about to hit you and Leo, you use your super strength to force clap in front of you. And not only do you protect yourself from the gas, but you also spread it far enough that Leo isn't affected either. You just clear the air with one clap. And through this cleared air, you can now see on one side the police car come around the corner, and you see through the windshield it is Captain Jackson behind the. Oh, wait, actually, who? I guess you guys are fighting over the wheel, huh?
Yeah. I'll let you decide who won that one.
Use your power tag.
Well, I would have. I have my own car, so
we took it. Remember?
Leo has it.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So the police car comes around the corner, and you see Captain Jackson behind the wheel with Detective Strange in the passenger seat. And to your left, you see the Red Rider riding off with the back half of their motorcycle on fire. But in this a trailblaze of flame, they still speed around the corner. What do you do?
Eugene, let's go.
Where are we going?
I grab his hand and I yank him towards where I parked the car, and just like chuck him in there. Like,
But they're going to have questions.
I start the car, I put it in drive, and I haul ass to chase after the Red Rider.
Okay.
You just toss me in the passenger
Yeah, pretty
seat?
much.
Okay, so Detective Strange, meanwhile, you're in the car. Captain Jackson is speeding forward, and you see two figures ran around the corner, and then suddenly you see headlights turn on, and then the car bursts around the corner, and you see your bulletproof car speed up and go forward. And Captain Jackson's like, "That must be the perk. Let's go after them!" and just slams on the accelerator.
Now the Duke boys had a little bit of trouble out here.
Meanwhile, in the back of my head, I go, that motherfucker better not ruin my car.
I immediately I hope I don't ruin his car.
Don't you notice anything about the iron plates?
Oh yeah. So first it's the Red Rider, then it's Arthur's car, and then it's Captain Jackson's police car. And as you all make a turn onto the greater roads of the warehouse district, Detective Strange, you see that one of the bulletproof plates on your car has been ripped off. Like literally the metal under it is open. Like some great force just peeled it away.
Son of a bitch!
Captain Jackson looks at you. Yeah, we're gonna get these sons of bitches.
Real quick, Strange, did you call your car anything? Like, does it have a name?
No.
Okay, I just wanted to add some context to that.
It's just my car.
But yeah, I'm just hauling ass. I guess maintain.
Before we get into this car chase, I do have to establish some gameplay stuff.
Okay.
One, usually the tags with crew themes, you use them once and then they're burned. Right. But since one of your guys' crew tags is the bulletproof car, I imagine you guys are going to be using that a lot during this chase. So it kind of wouldn't make sense for you guys to use that once. Yeah, exactly. Like you do one cool stunt and then suddenly it just runs out of gas. So for this session, crew tags you can use as much as you want. You can still burn it, but mind you, you won't be able to use it afterward until you bring it back in a downtime session.
Okay.
And from here on, we're going to be experimenting with the crew theme tags with that rule.
My car.
The second thing is just how this chase is going to work game mechanics wise. So pretty much the order right now is that the Red Rider is rushing forward. Half their motorcycle is on fire, but almost like they're supernaturally powered. They're still shooting forward, but they do not look well. The thing is, we then have in the middle Strange's car being driven by Leo Castello, and also in the passenger seat is Eugene. That's not going to get confusing at all. And then the car that Strange is actually in is the police car, which is behind them.
That's why I was asking, does your car have a name?
Yeah.
Does it?
Yeah. So
I believe the car was a Mustang. I put that.
Oh, the Charger. It was a Charger.
Oh, it's a Charger. Yeah.
Dodge.
So just call it the Dodge Charger.
Yeah. Okay,
that
cool.
way, it's easy.
Cool, the Dodge Charger. So the way this works is that because the Red Rider is out front, I'm going to give you guys distance tags. So until you close the distance to the Red Rider, these tags will be affecting you.
Got it.
So the Charger has a tag distance 3, while the police car has a tag distance 5.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep track of the police one because that's the one I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Police car
for the Charger. Got it.
Yeah.
And what was mine? Distance 5?
Distance 5. Just think of it like the numbered space that you're in.
Yeah. Right.
So like the Red Rider is at 0, you guys are at 3, you're at 5.
Got it.
So, as this chase goes on, you guys will have to figure out ways to get closer to the Red Rider in order to get your moves to actually take effect. The 3 vehicles are speeding through the warehouse district right now. The streets themselves are pitch black. You can barely see any of the chain fencing or empty warehouses around you. All you can see is the glow of the city in front of you as the neon lights glow in the night. And you also see the big bright light of the Red Rider's flaming motorcycle as she speeds forward. What do you do?
I stick my hand out the window and I cast Cruel Sun right near the engine, because is it like a Harley kind of motorcycle?
It's kind of more like a Kawasaki almost.
Okay, so more of a street bike in a sense.
Yes.
Okay. Let me think. Did I blow out the muffler?
The muffler is still there, but like I said, the back half of the motorcycle is like on fire.
And it hasn't slowed down at all.
It has not slowed down.
Ass.
Yeah, it's hauling ass. It's actually kind of badass.
I stop him for a second and freak out a little bit because I haven't even gotten my. Yeah, you're winding up. And I stop him. Like, what are you doing?
I'm doing what we should have taken care of.
Put your hands. Why am I British? Put your hands back on the wheel. What are you doing? Put both hands on the wheel. 10 and 2. 10 and 2. 10 and 2.
Meanwhile, in the back, at the police car, you hear me shouting, "The fuck you do to my car?"
And I'm like, is that? Give me a second. Is that strange?
Eyes forward. Eyes forward. Hands at 10 and 2.
Eugene, I've lived on the streets. I know how to handle a car with one hand.
Captain Jackson looks at Strange and goes, "That's your car?
It still is my car.
Why are they chasing a motorcycle that's on fire?"
I don't fucking know. Just follow them.
I chuck a fireball. I said, Eugene, I'm gonna do what I was supposed to do.
If you'll just take a moment to.
and I chuck it right at the muffler.
Okay.
Hoping to at least knock out its,
Okay, so that's going to be a hit with all you've got, but you're taking -3 because of the distance between you and the Red Rider.
Okay. Oh, you're just gonna screw me, aren't you?
I explained the mechanics of the chase.
And I use Cruel Sun, of course, and Gale Force to propel it as far as I can to hit it.
Okay, so that's 2 tags, -3, so you have a -1 on this roll.
Come on, Daddy, don't fail me, please. You fucked me.
You have a 1.
No, a 5. I have 5.
A 5. All right, so that is a failure.
Yada.
I was hoping good storytelling would come in.
Yeah, no, I was really hoping this chased and like right there. So thank you for the failure, Bravo. I can always count on your luck, except for the 1 roll in the beginning. Goddamn.
1 roll per game.
Well, he gets 1.
I'm gonna get 1 roll per session.
1 per session.
Soaked it up already, so what happens?
I have to. It's a hard move, so here's the thing.
Just punish him.
Being an MC,
Just do it. Just do it.
being an MC in City of Mist, doing like a complication for a mixed success, it's like, all right, that's fun. It makes things more interesting. Doing a failure, you have to be like super mean, and sometimes I can't be super mean.
Just remember, we live together.
That's being mean. He didn't listen to reason, and now he's gonna pay.
Sometimes I can't be super mean. But this is not one of those times. Leo, you lean out of the driver's side window as you're driving this vehicle in this hot chase, and you lean back to throw a fireball, and the fireball actually leaps out of your hands and goes back toward the police car.
And in that quick moment of like in slow motion, I'm like, oh no.
The fireball, boom, hits the police car that Strange and Captain Jackson are riding in, and Captain Jackson goes, roar! He tries to like swerve out of the way, but the fireball still hits the side, and the police car actually, like, Captain Jackson tries to brake, swerve, and then shoots forward again with the accelerator. So now, Strange, you are at distance 6, and also the police car is slightly on fire.
What exactly were you trying to prove with that stunt?
Captain Jackson goes, what the hell was he trying to do with a fireball? Does he have a flamethrower in your car?
Leo.
I look over to Gina and like, at least one of us is trying to do something.
Well,
You know who's driving your car?
Yeah, it's the fucking doctor.
I just stammer for a little bit.
Why is a doctor driving your car? And meanwhile, the Red Rider is speeding forward. What do you all do?
If you would let me just cooperate.
And I hit the
with you.
accelerator.
Hit the gas, Captain. We're in for a long night.
Captain Jackson just hits the gas. All right, so for speeding forward here, I'm just gonna have you do a take the risk roll, I suppose. So
Can I add Veteran Doctor's Calm to that?
you can use Veteran Doctor's Calm. You can also use the Charger tag from your crew theme.
I'm gonna use Veteran Doctor's Calm.
Okay, so that's +2.
+2, okay. 12.
Nice.
Bravo's got another one in him this time.
Good. Down until the second one. The first one was good. The second one sucked. Jesus.
Alrighty, so I probably should put you behind the driver's seat with Captain Jackson.
It's
that way
fine.
you could actually do stuff.
I know,
strange.
it's fine. I'm trying to think of what can I do because I don't have a gun, so
That's right.
I don't carry a gun.
Oh yeah, why does he have a gun?
It's a story.
It's
a story.
Yeah.
There's a part where he lost his gun.
No,
He had one
Yeah,
bullet.
actually, here's what happens. So, since you rolled a 12 with your take the risk, you just rush forward and you have the power of 2, right? Yeah. So, instead of being at distance 3, you are now at distance 1. You are right behind the Red Rider, but there's still just a slight distance between you and the flames. You try to keep a braking distance, that way your car doesn't catch on fire as well. But even then, you get close enough that the paint starts to peel on the hood.
Oh, come on!
Let me ask you something. How far am I from their car to our car?
Because they just rushed forward. They're now at like 5. But I'm gonna say, let's see. I think as Captain Jackson is like inching forward, I say you guys are now at distance 4. And also Captain Jackson, he reaches to his side, takes out his pistol and hands it to you and is like, get him!
With pleasure. I tell the captain, get as close as you can to my car. So, right now I'm at distance 4 with them, right?
You're at distance 4 with the Red Rider, you're at distance 3 with the Charger.
I'm gonna try to jump on the Charger.
That is... You're a good distance away, but you're 3 squares away.
All right, hold on. I want to scream at him to slow down, but I don't want him to lose traction with the Red Rider.
Eugene, are you going to do something now?
Yes, if you would just allow me to breathe for one moment. Wait!
Because he's trying to interrupt me, so he just spazzes and picks you up because he can't use words right now.
I'm
He's
looking
very
at Captain
stressed.
Jackson. I go, who the fuck's in the passenger seat?
Waving around. Is it Kermit?
Were you aiming for the muffler?
Oh, yeah.
Well, you should have just said that.
And I roll down the window, and I reach my arm out, aiming for the muffler, and I'm going to use a horn shot to shoot a horn directly into the tube.
Okay.
Very good.
Interesting. Strange, what were you doing at that moment?
I'm gonna try to jump on the car.
Oh, my God!
I'm gonna do it.
Keep in mind, distance 3. This is a -3 to your roll.
So, if it's one distance, you consider that how many feet?
I don't know, like 4 feet, maybe?
You're going to jump 16 feet.
Yeah, maybe I shouldn't do that.
I don't think I'm a human being who does that.
You clearly haven't watched the Olympics. All right, no, it's because Captain Jackson said he passed me the gun.
Don't do it, Strange. Don't you do it, buddy.
I'm gonna try to shoot the muffler.
I'm shooting the muffler!
Remember,
You can both
I'm
shoot
in
the
another car.
Yeah, so this is simultaneously aiming.
he doesn't know. He
I
doesn't
don't
know.
know.
All right, so this is a great time to invoke the weakness tag on your crew theme. No clear leader.
Exactly.
Oh, shit.
So you guys get to mark attention on your crew theme, but also this is a -1 to both of your rolls.
But isn't there a +1 with the car? With the Dodge? With the Charge Dodger?
Yeah,
the Dodge Charger?
you get the +1.
Yeah, I don't get it.
Strange does not.
He's
gets
not
-1.
in the Charger.
Great.
So throwing a bunch of numbers around, you, Eugene, get the Charger and the horn shot, so that's +2. Minus no clear leader, because there's now a gun firing right behind you.
That's really +1.
Yes, so you have a +1. Strange, you have...
May I invoke also Master of Logistics, since I'm not just shooting something to blow it up, I'm trying to jam something with a horn that fits perfectly into the scope.
Sure, that sounds good to me.
Boom, 2.
You are at a distance of 1 from the Red Rider, so that's -1. But you're using the tags horn shot and
Master of Logistics.
Master of Logistics. So now you have a +0.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Strange, you have distance 4.
Yes.
And you have the +1 from the gun, so that becomes -3.
But then,
And no clear leader, so that's another -1.
so
you're
back
at
to 4.
-4. Yeah.
It's actually +1. Did you say I got the Dodger?
Oh, yeah, and
So I have a +1.
Yeah, you also have the Charger tag.
Great, so that helped me.
So Eugene, you're at +1 for your roll. Strange, you're at -4. Let's do this.
Since I'm in front, I'll go first. Rolling down the window, he aims with his arm, rolling out a horn out of like the front top of his forearm, aiming it for the muffler. He aims, he rolls. What is that? 7? 7 + 1 is 8.
Okay, so that's a mixed success. Strange, do your roll.
all I can get, the best is a mixed success for me. Even if I got a 12.
Go for it.
-4.
Just do it.
You're the one taking the. You're the one trying to hit with all you got.
Wow.
You got a 6. You got a 10, but it's a 6.
Yeah.
No, that's 11.
No.
Can I count? Yes.
No,
Yeah,
6 plus
plus
4 is
four,
10.
that's 10.
Then
Oh, I
minus
thought that was a
four is
5.
6.
Yeah, 6.
So 6.
So that's a failure.
Yeah.
Okay. So that was pretty much exactly how I imagined it was going to go down. Okay. So
You burned my car.
Eugene, you lean out of the car as it's racing forward. You're so close to the Red Rider, you can feel this like plume of fire, like the warmth of it on your face. But in this uncharacteristically badass moment, you aim your arm and shoot your horn directly at the muffler. Now, let's see. This is hit with all you've got, so you got to choose your options. You choose take cover, get them good. There's no collateral damage. You hold the target's attention if possible, or you get 1 juice.
I'm gonna get him good. I'm gonna get it right in there.
Alrighty.
Get him good.
So, probably should have take cover, but I'm glad you didn't. So,
Okay.
you shoot your horn, and it almost looks like it's about to not hit the muffler, and then the Red Rider like turns and it aims right into it.
Boom.
And as the horn goes in, it goes boom, and the back half of the Red Rider's motorcycle literally blows up in front of you guys. Like, Leo, you actually have to swerve a little bit to dodge like a piece of metal. Eugene, you also feel another piece of metal hit you, not in the front, but in the back, as Strange's shot goes wide from the explosion.
Wait, did I get shot?
Yes.
Where did I get shot?
In the shoulder. In the back of the shoulder.
May I? Got it! Oh!
What happened?
I'm kind of bleeding!
Nice slap in the face. Keep it together.
Yeah.
You know, in the back. Fuck, I missed.
So you take the status shot 2, which you're already at bruise 2, right?
Yes. Yes.
So now let's see, now your physical status, those two combine into
three.
wounded 3.
Fucked 3.
No, fucked would be like 5.
I was there. You were there.
We were there when we got to the
Wounded
fun.
3. Great.
Oh God! Why did he shoot me? Why did I leave the lab?
I turn around, I'm like, oh my God, Strange, was you really pissed?
It's at this point that the front half of the motorcycle swerves, and like the Red Rider like almost seems to try to do this like unicycle thing for a moment before their leg clasps open up, and the Red Rider stretches out their arms with the sound of shredding meat, and they grab a nearby light post and pull themselves out of the rest of their motorcycle right before it shoots off to a side alley, and boom, the rest of it explodes. The Red Rider pulls themselves to a lamppost and then lands cat-like onto a sidewalk. But you see that part of their muscle suit is on fire, and they roll and topple and then pick themselves back up and pat off the flames. And it's at this point that both the Charger and the police car screech to a halt, and the Red Rider looks at you all and fucking books it down an alley. What do you guys do?
I jump out of the cop car. I go up to my car.
I am getting out of the car.
I was like, where'd he go?
He went that way.
Let's go. I still got the gun. I literally run down the alley.
Cam Jackson, like, he runs up to you all and, like, grabs your shoulder. Strange is like, hold up, wait a minute, before we catch that perp, what are you two? And he points at Leo.
I literally look at Jack. Later, there's the Red Rider. He's that way.
Sir, I'm a doctor.
Wait, what?
Wait, what? Are you just telling him you're a doctor and you run?
I tell him his title.
Cam Jackson was about to, like, do something dramatic, but because you said that, he's just so confused that both you and Strange just rush off to an alley. He can't even say anything before you guys rush off. And so he just looks at you, Eugene. Wait a minute, don't I know you?
I invoke my tag, creep people out.
On the fly.
And evading detection. I use those two tags. And I look him in the eye. And I say, no.
I I am going to invoke your weakness, easily intimidated, because this is your superior officer.
Yes.
So that's going to be a +1.
That's a -1. So
yeah, -1.
It's a +1.
Okay, so you just have a +1. So roll for it.
So I'm gonna say no. For convince, right?
Yeah, for convince. Yeah.
No.
7.
Oh, it's a 7.
So
I got
it's a 7.
Okay, so
Barely passes.
yeah, barely pass. It's basically it's either they take a status or they go with it, but they protect their own agenda. So I think with that one, he just looks at you and like he gives you like a weird look, and he's like, "Doesn't matter, stay here," and he just rushes off.
Sweet. And then I just lean up against the dodge, clutching my bleeding shoulder, and go, "Oh, sweet, gentle Christ."
So we're back to our original duo now. Leo and Strange, you're running with each other side by side down a dark alley. And ahead of you is the Red Rider, their red muscle suit barely visible in this darkness that Leo has set up.
Okay.
And you see the Red Rider is sprinting, but they're definitely more of a rider than a runner. What do you guys do?
Strange. I want to say real quick, I'm sorry about your car. It wasn't my fault.
Just fucking distract him real quick. And I pull up the gun and I'm aiming it down. I'm gonna see if I can try to aim for like a leg or something.
Okay, you pull up your gun, but as you do, you click out of bullets.
Fucking. And I look at him and like, again, 1 bullet?
It's not my gun, it's my captain's. I throw
What's
it.
up with this precinct with 1 bullet per gun?
We don't believe in death.
We don't believe in that.
Buddy's tight.
Fuck it. I start running. I'm picking up speed because I feel like I'm still the healthiest one amongst the two.
Are you? Out of you and Leo?
Did I get shot?
Oh, fair.
But you drink. Like, I'm the one who's fit.
Just because I'm drunk doesn't mean I can't run.
As he's giving me that look telepathically, I put my hand on his shoulder and I use second wind. To kind of give him an energy, like to boost him up, like give him a second wind. For him to run up, to get, I guess, increase your sprint speed to catch up to her.
Okay, so that's going to be change the game, and the power tag's using our second wind?
Second wind, yeah.
Okay, go for it.
Please don't fuck me.
Wait.
It's a 6.
It's a 6, yeah.
Okay, so,
I'm sorry.
What happens? Give it to me.
You get cancer.
You laughed way too hard at cancer just now, my friend.
You gotta laugh at the most horrible things in life.
Oh my god.
okay, so, Leo and Strange, you're running. Leo, you put your hand forward to give Strange this boost, this second wind, but you hold your palm out to will this power out of you that you've willed so many times before, but for some reason, nothing's coming out. And it's just confusing in this like moment of anxiety.
No.
And as you look forward, you see the Red Rider sees the both of you and then looks toward a nearby warehouse, like a 2-story one, stretches out their arms with that sickening sound and literally pulls themselves to the roof of the warehouse.
Jesus!
Motherfucker!
The two of you are standing there and watch the Red Rider literally pull themselves to the roof. And then you hear... And Captain Jackson rushes forward to you, too, out of breath, and goes, all right, someone explain to me what's going on here.
The criminal's getting away. That's what's going on.
I'm a doctor. Don't worry about it.
What? Okay, no. Why were you in pursuit of this person?
I gave him from all this energy, like, sir, people's lives are at stake. There's no time for questions. Now you're going to do your job as a policeman in the city's finest or not?
Roll convince. What tags are you using?
Veteran doctor's calm. Yeah, fuck it. Veteran doctor. That's all I got.
Go for it.
So I got
a 5.
So I got 6.
Yeah, no. At that point, Captain Jackson's like, I'm not letting someone that I don't even know assist in hot pursuit. And he takes out his handcuffs and he's like, I'm cuffing you to this lamppost right. And he looks around. There's no lamppost around. I'm cuffing you to this fence right now, and then I'm going to question you. Well, I
said that's a very good idea, sir. And I use gale force to like.
Oh my
god. Because if you get arrested, it's not really looking good as a doctor.
Okay, here's the deal. Because this is a hard move, he does get one handcuff on your wrist and another...
Oh, come on!
But roll your gale force to sprint out of there.
I use weather manipulation and gale force.
Okay.
8 plus 2, 10.
Oh, very nice. Okay, so yeah, he cuffs your wrist with one cuff, and as he's about to put it on the fence, you summon your powers once again, and this time they actually come forth as you sprint forward. And as you rush forward with this super speed toward the warehouse, another fence comes at you, and you suddenly get a flashback of when you were outside Skid's house, and you just launch yourself into the wooden fence, and right before you're about to hit it, you feel the wind behind you turn, and you move out of the way of the fence at the last second.
So good.
You're now running forward with super fast speed, and you're actually able to control it. Strange, you watch your partner rush forward toward the warehouse, and you see Captain Jackson just looking befuddled. And he looks.
I'll explain later, and I rush right into the warehouse. I just rush right in.
Okay.
At that moment, excuse me, and he taps on the captain's shoulder behind him.
Captain Jackson turns around.
I grab his face and I look him dead in the eye, and I blind him with my blinding eye contact.
Okay, roll. I think this has changed the game.
Yes.
Okay,
I would
go
like
for
to
it.
change the game here.
Okay, so what tags are you using?
What are we doing to the captain?
Blinding eye contact and evading detection.
Okay, sounds good to me.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, son of a bit. Well, that's 5. Well, that's 5 plus 2, so it's 7.
7.
Okay, so you get 1 juice.
Do I get anything added because I snuck up on him?
That's why I added evading detection.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you maybe could have used any of your other tags, but you gotta say that before the roll.
I did. Didn't I?
Yeah,
only
no,
used
you
two.
used
Yeah,
two
I'm good.
tags.
I'm great.
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to go. Cool.
Okay, so with that, let's see, change the game. So you did have 2 tags, so you do have 2 juice.
Cool.
So you can inflict the status, create a tag. So I assume you're just putting blindness 2 on him, right?
Yeah, I'm just like blinding him to disorient him so we can get him off this.
Okay, yeah, you stare directly into his eyes, and his eyes just go like gray as shadows creep from your face to his, and suddenly he's just like, What happened? Where am I? What's going on? And he's like looking around, he's like, Where's my gun? Where's my gun?
That's when I just like, I'm still clutching my shoulder, just kind of tiptoe around him and chase off after Strange.
Kalima.
Okay, so let's see, Leo, are you going into the warehouse or are you doing something else?
What is it like? Am I rushing towards the front of the warehouse?
Well,
Like, is
I
it a big
ran
door?
in. I already ran in.
Well,
I'm running
here's
in.
the thing. Leo's got the super speed going on for that moment. If you want that to be a continuous tag, you have to roll change the game.
No, that one I just wanted to roll it just to get away and catch up to her as fast as possible.
Yeah.
Is there like a front door? Like
Yeah, there's a front door.
Okay. I guess using my speed, I try to smash through it.
Okay. Yeah, roll take the risk.
Okay. Do I have to?
Yeah,
use
tags.
Tags. Okay. So I'm going to use weather manipulation again. Gale force. I'm going to use cruel sun, and I'm going to activate my weakness tag. So I'm going to use cruel sun. So I guess heat up my shoulder, and I'm gonna dive right into what kind of door is it? Like, is it like a 2-door?
It's a 2-door, yeah. Double door.
So I'm gonna heat up my shoulder and bash it in to kind of melt the little crevice between the 2 doors to open them up.
Basically, you're doing like a tackling fireball.
Yes.
And what was the weakness tag you're using?
Struggle to calm the weather.
I'm going to say no, just because you're kind of going balls to the wall with your weather right now.
Okay, cool. So it's gonna be +3 then.
Okay, go for it.
You know what? I should probably use fireproof at 2/8. +3 it is.
No, I mean, fireproof can work. You haven't rolled yet.
Okay, well, then I'm using all 4 of them.
Okay, go for
Pretty
it.
Oh, God. 12.
All right, so you're rushing forward with these 4 tags. I am invoking your status tag, your mild concussion 3, just because this is a very physical thing you're doing. So that's going to be a +1.
Just +1?
Yeah. Since you have the +4
to
minus
the
2.
8 that I roll, it's a 9.
All right. So you take the risk. You just shoot forward and just bash into these double doors, and they just burst open. Let's see what's the complication here, though. I'm gonna say things get a little messy, and like your flames that you like projecting on yourself because you're a little cocky because of your fireproofness. The flames spread around the door, and now the front of the warehouse is slowly catching fire. But you burst in through this entryway. The entryway now ringed with fire, and Strange, you come in right after him, and Eugene, you kind of lumber on in as well, I imagine.
Yeah.
And we have this brief badass moment where in an entryway ringed with fire, our 3 heroes stand together and look up with a mission.
Dun, 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 dun. I'm literally Gimli all the way in the back, running up.
In this large warehouse, you hear the echoing sound of footsteps on the roof as you hear the Red Rider running along the roof above you. What do you do?
Oh my God, Eugene, what's wrong with your shoulder? As I'm like getting up, holding my shoulder because I just bashed into that.
I look at Eugene and go, who the hell are you?
I'm the man you shot in the car, in the vehicle pursuit.
You shot him?
You were there!
I didn't know he shot you.
I exclaimed with great pain, why did he shoot me?
You said he, you never said who.
I said that
Science.
I look at Leo and go, who the fuck is this?
He's like, his name is Eugene. He actually works at the precinct. And as he's doing that, I'm like, you might want to watch your shoulder. You don't want to too much move. You're going to bleed out.
I can speak for myself.
While he's speaking that, I'm like, let me help you out. I put my hand over the bullet wound and I cast Healing Factor and Second Wind with Veteran Doctor's Calm
Okay, yeah.
to kind of like and heal and like take out the bullet and close his wound. So +3.
All right, so that's going to be change the game.
Yeah. So 9 + 3, that is going to be 10, 11, 12.
Okay, so you have 3 juice. So you have a 3 status tag, so you can heal it right now if you wanted. So you give him healing 3, and suddenly your wounded 3 is gone.
But it happens gradually. As I'm speaking, you're doing
No,
it.
yeah, I'm like healing him like.
It happens like this.
My name is Eugene Fritz, and I am of the IT department. Oh, heavenly Christ, that feels good. Oh, I am an IT officer at your precinct. Pleasure to finally make your acquaintance, Detective Strange, yes.
There's a brief tinkle as like the bullet actually comes out of your bullet wound and hits the floor.
Ouch, that part hurt.
I just give him a look. I go, we have an IT department? What the fuck?
I'm like, I kind of sit down after I healed him, kind of like just to catch myself. I'm like, Strange, yes, you do have an IT department. But anyways, this guy surprisingly is very powerful. Enough about our acquaintances.
I believe we have greater priorities afoot.
You look up and you see there's actually a skylight in the middle of this warehouse roof, and you see a figure jump over it. What do you do?
All right. So I kind of look at him as like, okay, I'm going to head up to the top of I'm going to try to find the way to get up to the top. You guys, I want you to look around and see if you could try to cut her off, or cut. I don't know it's a her, so just cut that person off.
Cut the runner off.
Yeah. Cut them off before they can try to stretch out again. Apparently, this person's got some supernatural abilities that I'm not even aware of until I saw it right now.
I'd be like, yeah, it's strange. It feels like she's made of elastic material. Oh, by the way, she's also a woman. Like an elastic woman.
And don't, rubbing his jaw, don't let the elasticity fool you. She packs quite a wallop.
For the last time, her rift is not Elastigirl.
One never knows.
If you've ever seen the children's animated film in this world known as The Invincibles, it is much like Elasticity Woman. The character in that not copyrighted film.
My favorite character was the baby John.
I just look at him and I just walk. I don't even answer.
What does the inside of the warehouse look like?
The inside of the warehouse is empty. It looks like this one hasn't been rented out. I mean, there's pretty much like there's a balcony, there's a staircase that goes up to like the second floor balcony that kind of like rings the edge of this warehouse. But honestly, it's like a larger storage space with like an empty middle, a skylight in the center of the roof, and
so there's like no railings like to permeate a second floor.
I mean, the second floor is pretty much this balcony that kind of just rings around like the edge.
Okay.
And you see that there does appear to be like an office on this like balcony, but there's no like obvious means of getting to the roof from inside.
But there's a skyline.
Yes.
But they're on the roof, you're saying?
Yes, the Red Rider is on the roof. But from inside the warehouse, there doesn't appear to be any obvious ways to get to the roof.
One question is, so we bursted through this one door. Is there an opposite door across the warehouse? Like on the other side.
From what you can see, yes.
Okay.
Is there a fire escape from the outside that I can take up to the roof?
There may have been one.
Can you say that in character?
That is my character.
Oh, that was your character.
I don't do a voice. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. I just wanted to know if you were asking as a player. If you were
Well,
asking
no,
in the
I'm
room.
asking him if there was, but he's saying yes, but we're inside.
No, he's saying
so-
maybe because you didn't actually look for it.
I'm saying I'm afraid there's no time for that. All right. You seem like a very athletic chum. I don't think we have time to find a fire escape. Come on, then. And I put my hands out for him to step up, and I propose that you brace yourself for that window up there. It's going to be a bit of a nasty tumble once you get up on top.
And I'm going to give him a super strength boost.
And I look at Leo. I go, is he fucking for reals?
And I again, I'm still kind of on the floor. Like, you'd be surprised how powerful this little guy is.
Come along, then. Chop, chop. No need to dilly-dally with conversation.
And while he's doing that, I put my hand out here. Let me help you out, because that's always going to end well.
All right. Before I do whatever it is we're about to do, I take out that bottle of scotch that I saved. I take a quick swig of it. I give some to Leo because he's pretty fucked up right now.
I don't part. I don't part. Please. Very well. I take it from him. I take a very genial little sip.
Put hair on your balls. Take another shot. And I put that back in safety.
While he's putting that bottle away, I focus my hand into a bit of like a cup form, and I use gale force and weather manipulation to create like a small little pillar of wind to shatter the
Glass before him.
the glass. Yeah.
But I am invoking your weakness tag there, drains my energy.
Okay. So I will get a attention to it either way, right?
Yes.
Okay. That will be a
8.
6, 7, 8. That'll be 7.
7?
Yeah.
Okay. Eugene?
All right. So
Well, hang on. Strange, do you get on Eugene's hands?
put his foot in my hand.
Like getting ready to like shoot
good.
myself up.
He does his calisthenic stretchings. You know?
Very good. Once you're up top, the doctor and I will go through the adjoining door at the other end of the hallway and try and head. What's the word?
Head him off.
Head them off.
All right. Before you do, I do this real quick.
He does do it.
I do a little.
What do you do for the people who can't see
yeah.
you in this audio medium?
I do like a little gesture of prayer before I get
Cross.
propelled up in this fucking
As he steps into his palms.
human rocket setup.
As he steps into my palms, Eugene mutters to himself, "Religion," and then rolls his eyes because he doesn't.
I have to set this up narratively before you do this roll.
Okay.
So first off, what are your tags that you're using?
I'm using super strength and master of logistics.
Sounds good. In this moment of trio teamwork, Eugene, you crouch down, put your feet, palms up. Strange, you get onto his hands. Leo, you shoot out a gust of wind into the skylight, and it shoots out this near perfect tornado that shatters the skylight. The edges of the skylight still have shattered glass around it, but at this point, you've opened it up for your friends. That way he doesn't just slam headfirst into it.
the glass.
Yeah.
I could just see that.
And as the glass is raining down from the ceiling, Eugene, you launch Strange. Roll.
Oh my god.
12. Wow.
Oh my god. It's beautiful. Eugene, you throw your hands into the air as fur and horns grow onto you for this feat of immense strength.
And I see it, like, what the fuck?
And I say, "Don't ask questions."
And Detective Strange, you launch through the air toward the skylight. And even though there's shattered glass all around the edge, you shoot perfectly through the center, going,
I'm shooting bitch heavy. I'm going,
and as you shoot through the skylight, you shoot out into the city, and you actually gain like a couple of feet in the air.
oh fuck.
And you look around and you see the blackout warehouse district around you, but you also see the lights of the city proper out on the horizon. And you see at the edge of the roof the Red Rider looking around, and the Red Rider turns around and sees you in the air. And as you pinwheel your arms and legs,
Wait, as I'm in midair, I'm like, Stop, Eden City Police.
And that's where we're going to end the session.
Golf claps. Just like my father taught me.